Hey guys, MMO Specialist here for MMOattack.com. Be sure to check the link in the description, head over to their website for this and other free MMOs to play. Today we're taking a first look at Champions of Regnum. This is a free-to-play MMORPG. It came out on Steam a little while ago, although it is a fairly old game. So first of all, for the character creation, we have to choose a realm. So we'll just take a look at the first three here. We got Certus. It looks like these are elves, so the elves were enjoying centuries of peace. This just gives a little backstory. So these are basically the elf characters. So usually you can see the mage here. This looks like a warrior. This looks like a archer, and this not sure what she's doing. And you also have the Alceus. These looks like the dwarves. So these are dwarves. You got a dwarf here. Looks like a goat type thing. So you got a ranger, a mage, and some more melee characters. And then you have Ignis. And these are basically the dark elves. So you have elves, dark elves, and dwarves, and it looks like these are more like range characters or AoE characters. A mage, kind of a warrior type, maybe probably a rogue. So here we get 10% more XP for joining them. This must be because they have less players, so sure, we'll join that. So if we confirm this faction, we get to create a character. So the character creation, first of all, we have male, looks like a dark elf here. A Squallow, Moloch, a Dark Elf, and a Lamay, which basically is like a, not sure what that exactly is, but basically so we can choose different classes for each of them. So for the Dark Elf, there's only the Warrior and the Mage. This guy is Archer, Mage, and Warrior. This is again Warrior and Archer, and this is Archer, Warrior, or Mage. So basically your pretty standard class types that a lot of other games have. Looks like we can change the customize it quite a bit here. You know, face, different hair, pick the hair color. We can put a beard color. We can't change the skin tone. Oh, we can change a little bit, but we can't change the skin. We can also pick the size, or we can just randomize. So we'll just randomize. We'll name him the Specialist 1-2, and we'll take a look at some gameplay. And one more thing we have here is the attributes at the bottom. So we're given 5 points, and the attributes are determined by what class you choose. So the warrior has the attributes down there. The archer has a little bit different, and the mage also a little bit different. Again, very, very standard attribute types, you know, strength, constitution, concentration, and intelligence. And as you can see, the highlighted yellow one is where the focus is. So typically your warrior is strength, your archer is dexterity, and your mage is intelligence or intellect. So that's basically it. So we'll just jump into the game here. Oh, we have to distribute the 5 extra, so we'll just max out the dex, and we will jump into the game. Oh, there we go. Must contain letters only. Oh, specialists. There we go. I'm sure that name won't be taken. Okay, so this is the character selection screen. We only have one character right now. Just gives us a little synopsis here, so we can delete the character, create a new one, or we can play. You also take a look at the credits. So we'll jump into the game here. Now this game did come out a while ago. It has been said that the game does get boring after a while, just because there's a lot of grinding and the raids are not that well done. Although the PvP is very good and the system is a little bit different. That's basically the main focus of the game. And I think it has got a little more popular since it came out on Steam, although I don't think it is one of the better MMOs I've played. Although we'll just take a first look here and we'll show you some of the graphics and some of the first quests. Okay, so now we're in the game world. We use a simple WASD to move. Right click looks us left and right. Pretty standard. The movement's fairly fluid, as you can see. The shadows look good. This is at max settings. This is basically what the game's going to look like. A little tip down here. The GUI's fairly standard. You know, your character in your top left, HP, MP, chat bottom left, and you have the skill bar. The skill bar is stuck. I can't move the skill bar, so that's too bad. Although I can scroll through a couple different, as you can see here, scrolling through them. So your typical actions, your skills down here. The item mall, which is very, very typical. And a couple tips down here. So this tip is saying to have a conversation, you just left click. So we'll talk to this lady. We have a quest. Gives us a little what we have to do. We'll accept the quest and we will head out. B gives me my power book. C gives me my character. Again, I know I've said it 100 times, but I do not really enjoy games that don't pop up my my inventory when I pop the character screen. The quest here, I can speak to this guy, so I can show it on the map, but there is no auto path, which I'm not a huge fan of. But you can see it just shows right there where I need to go, so that's fairly easy. So I'm going to talk to this guard. He's going to tell me I need to kill something. So I need to kill 5 of the Black Widows, and they come out over here. So this is basically just getting used to the game. This NPC guard is attacking. Let's just see if we can... We have to left click. Okay, get out of here. Where's the Black Widow? Are they coming out of this little... Do I have any arrows? To attack, select your target left mouse, and when the cursor turns into a sword, click on the target again. I'm a ranged character, so it's just attacking, and it is your typical tab targeting. So I'm just attacking standardly. I don't have to aim or anything like that. I just click attack, and he will just draw and attack at the enemy. So it's not that hard. Fairly simple. How many more of these do I gotta kill? I'm done already? Oh no, I'm not. There's no way I'm done. Die! Okay, I need to do more damage on this guy. I got 4. One more. As you can see, I don't even need to be oh, yeah, I do need to be facing the target. So that's a little bit of a... Puts a little bit of work on me, but not really that bad. So we have just basically, this beginning of the game is very, very typical, just getting used to the game. Giving me some tips here. When you level up, your stats will increase automatically according to your class. To see them, click the character sheet window. Okay, so these tips you can just scroll through. Let's take a look at some of the shortcuts here. So C is character, I is inventory, and you can't move these windows, which is kind of weird. Not a huge fan of that, unless there may be... No, you can't. Okay, so that's that. So now I have to go speak to this guy. So if I show it on the map, it's going to tell me I need to run all the way down here. So that's not too bad. One thing I'm going to do is turn this music down. So escape. Let's just turn the audio down for a minute. Turn it down. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, the movement is quite good. There is day and night, which is a pretty cool aspect. You don't get that in a lot of games. But the textures look good. Not amazing, but you know, fairly good for a free-to-play game. And there's a couple other things that you can do. I know they have pets. They also have these little battle zones, so it's an 8-player team deathmatch, and I can just queue up for that by clicking join, so that's pretty cool. As you can see, this is the map. I can zoom out. The world's quite large, considering I'm just in this little area over here. And these are owned by different factions, as you can see here. So this looks like the Cirrus faction, I think it's called. So this is Cirrus, and I'm in, what am I in again? I forget what I'm in. But as you can see, so the factions own different areas, and you can fight over them, basically like territory wars in Perfect World or some other large PvP battles, basically. So that's basically the first look at the game. I have to go kill some tiny black beetles. I think they're down, actually they're over here. So I'll kill these guys, and I will jump onto a different character, and we'll take a look at a few other aspects of the gameplay. Alright, so here we are on my level 8 character. He's a warrior. Basically what I just wanted to show you here is a couple of the skills. So as you can see, fairly standard skill menu at the bottom here. With a warrior, you actually do have to be facing the character or the mob you're fighting, and actually click on your skills. I need to select a target. Here we go. Use my skills. So those are the skill menu. They don't look great, and as you can see, the combat is fairly slow. It's all right. It's not great. Not a huge fan, although it does have a little bit of like if I try to attack this skeleton here, I need to be within range, and if I face this way, stand like this, he won't attack. So that makes it a little bit more difficult. Although the movement isn't that fluid. The little animations aren't my favorite. They're not too bad. The monsters are pretty good. Like the textures and things on them aren't too bad. It does get a little standard doing the quest, because there is the grinding. You have to kill a bunch of these, kill a bunch of those. But as you can see, that's my skill menu. This basically brings up your achievements. So it basically shows you a huge summary, which is kind of cool. Shows you all the things you've done. You know, just whatever, if you really want to follow that. And the power book is basically my skill book. So I have different kind of weapons here. So I have slashing weapons, blunt weapons, and piercing weapons. So you can basically customize those to whatever kind of weapon you'd like to use. You can get mounts, and I did have one. You do get one free for a couple of days, I think. Although I don't have it anymore. And you can also do community stuff. You can have your actions, so you can, chat, trade, recruit. You can have clans. Then there's basically your character, your inventory. It's all fairly standard. But that's basically a look at the game, guys. There's a lot more with PvP and guilds and things like that. If I get more into it, I can make a quick video and take a look at those. But this is basically just a first look to show you what you're getting yourself into. It's a small download. It's free on Steam, or you can download it direct from their website. So it's not a bad deal. As you can see, he does move a little awkwardly. Like the top of his body is moving a little awkwardly, and this looks terrible. But that's alright. It's a free-to-play game. It's not my favorite. You can go into the first look mode if that's what you want, if you want a first-person MMORPG. But that's basically a look at Champions of Regnum, guys. Be sure to head over to MMOattack.com for more news, reviews, and a lot of first look videos. Be sure to check out them on Twitter. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what games we should try, what games you want to see. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. Have a great day.